so we're now asking, does he have a better understanding? Does Soulja Boy have a better understanding of the music industry than most other artists? And I want to say, Soulja Boy comes up with the Emperor, the Page of Cups, and then it's the Eight of Coins. Yes, he does. Soulja Boy is someone that doesn't allow his emotions to interfere with how he does work, how he gets things done. He's someone that's like, I'm quick to forgive. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to just work with you. My feelings aren't involved in this. Let's just both get to the money. But the thing is, he does have a childish nature about himself where he picks, pokes, and provokes people into to attacking him, but he does it for fun. He's very mischievous. He's a troublemaker, but it's all done in fun. It's these are pranks, jokes that really lead to nothing. But this card is specifically saying that he's apprenticed under important businessmen. Like I'm saying like white people that have tried to give that have given him guidance and told him, hey, you can play around, but make sure that make sure that you secure the bag with this investment. Make sure that you secure the bag by writing this track, and if you can feature on it, but make sure that it's written and that you get your writing credits for it. And if it's ghost written, that's even better. Because we can help you to secure more ghostwriting opportunities. But with him appearing as the Emperor and the Page of Cups together, this is specifically saying to me that Soulja Boy does have a better understanding of the inner workings of the industry in terms of making money, but not in terms of building stable connections with other artists. So he's always going to have a reputation that supersedes a negative reputation that supersedes his actual artistry and wealth building. People will always question those things until he chooses to mature himself. But nevertheless, he does have a very keen critical knowledge of the music industry. Okay, so I'm asking, what are his hidden advantages in having and knowing these things? Okay, so the cards are specifically saying that Soulja Boy puts out music. He puts out projects. He puts out music. He never stops working. He's not someone that, again, allows his emotions to get involved in the way that he works. Some people would feel discouraged that they have amassed his levels of success, but, different award shows or industry executives don't want to promote him or to tell the truth about the brand, about his brand. They would rather see him work independently and flounder to increase the public awareness about who he is. And it is a sort of it's sort of sadistic on the music executive's parts. Nevertheless, with the Ace of Swords here, it's saying that Soulja Boy tells the truth. He's very honest. So that's why a lot of people want to do business with him, because he's honest in how he conducts his business, and he also is very knowledgeable about the legality of the contracts that he signs. He's not someone that tries to postpone music projects either. He's like, let's go ahead and push this out. But he does so when he feels like the ground is fertile, and he can he does so when he feels like the ground, when the soil is fertile and it's time for harvest. So I see again that he will be having some really good success in June and July. There's a lot of the other thing is he's never internally conflicted about himself. So he's always in alignment with the universe. So he's able to hear the highest messages when he deals with people. So he's even if it's a bad experience that he has with someone, he tries to make the most of it and tries to find the wisdom in it. So Soulja Boy applies optimism rather than aggression or trying to disengage from a situation. He tries to remain optimistic, and that has allowed him to gain a better understanding, an understanding that's going to help him to build long-term wealth, and it's also going to bring him career longevity, even if it's by trolling and being happy that people are just talking about him. Now I want to know, does Soulja Boy have an anointing for wealth? So, does Soulja Boy have an anointing for wealth? The Hierophant shows here. Soulja Boy is very disciplined, okay? Soulja Boy is very, very disciplined when it comes to his money. He follows the rules of investing. Okay. I feel like he's either read The Greatest Salesman, he's read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or he's read The Richest Man in Babylon. It's one of those three books that he's read. I don't know, but he's definitely mastered the art of investing and sticking to pay, and definitely paying paying off his debts and making sure that he isn't in debt. I'm saying it as he's followed the rules of the industry to make his own money. He works by himself very independently, as indicated by the Hierophant card. But then we have the Ten of Cups here, which is speaking about family. Okay, so this is saying that his anointing for wealth comes through his bloodline. So there are other, there are other business people in his family, and they're very good business people. Whether they're poor or not, they have a business energy, and it's through the family. So yes, he does have a specific anointing, and I'm hearing that it comes from his father's side. With the Two of Coins, Soulja Boy is always going to be someone that's, balancing his wealth. No matter how his emotions ebb and flow, he's always going to have money, and he's always going to be able to maintain money. He focuses on his bag rather than focusing on his changes of his emotions. He's someone that, operates like the stock market. When the market is bullish, he's going to, dive all in. When the market is slow, he's going to, refrain from investing. Nevertheless, Soulja Boy has strategies to make money. So if he's not going to make money via his music, he's going to make money via other business ventures. But most of these business ventures I'm hearing are going to be international, as indicated by the Two of Coins, where I see him traveling by water to make his money. I get the Page of Swords here because now I'm trying to ask about his hidden advantages with him and the ways in which he goes about, attaining his wealth. So his hidden advantages with his anointing, I get this the Page of Swords and then the World. The arithmetic of these two cards are saying that no matter how immature he is, his plans are always going to work. Okay, he's someone that gets really excited about the idea. He gets really excited about making money, and he enjoys wealth building. He just loves business. But with the World card being here, it means that the universe is always on his side. He never has to really worry about going broke because he's always going to remain buoyant. Even if Soulja Boy lost all his money today, there would be someone who would reach out to him to give him another opportunity so that he could reestablish himself. And if he lost it all, he would know how to build it all back up again because he's done it from the ground up, as indicated by him being the Page of Swords, where he doesn't have all the skills, he doesn't have all the knowledge that he needs, but he has a lot of passion. And just with his passion, he's going to make it happen. So that, coupled with his spiritual anointing and his bloodline, he was destined to be wealthy. Now I want to know, why does Nia Riley stay in a relationship with him? So, the penis. Nia Riley loves Soulja Boy's penis, and it's good sex. My friend, one of my friends was telling me that when a man has a small penis, he has a much more difficult time getting a woman to respect him because women need to, or a man, but women need to, but someone with a small penis lacks what's called dick respect. The Ace of Wands is here, and this is telling me that Soulja Boy has a lot of dick respect. He gets a lot of dick respect from Nia, so she loves having sex with him, and that's one of the best ways that she connects to him. She's definitely thought about leaving him. She's left him multiple times, but the thing is, because you can see this individual holding the world, it's indicating that Nia Riley chooses to be a part of Soulja Boy's anointing rather than living without him. She knows that her lifestyle will be dramatically different without him. So it's not so much that she endures it, endures the things that he puts her through, but rather she just chooses to focus on the things that are good and maximize her optimism. So she's optimistic about, the wealth, the traveling, the notoriety that comes with being his girlfriend or his wife or whoever whatever she is to him. Nevertheless, but the Ace of Wands here is really indicating that there's a lot of sexual energy between the two of them, and when they stop having sex, it's much easier for her to depart from him. I get the card for the Hangman, and the Hangman is talking about enlightenment. So the times that she has walked away from him, she reaches a point of enlightenment, and says to herself, "This is not the best thing for me to do. To be away from him is not best for me to be single. I would rather enjoy him for the stroke, and I would rather enjoy him for the trips." Because all relationships, and she says it to herself, all relationships have problems, but this is my relationship, this is my man. Now with the Magician card here, there's definitely like a spiritual union between them, but I'm also seeing it as Nia Riley, not so much that she casted a spell on Soulja Boy or that he casted a spell on her, but I see that she's definitely prayed for her marriage, for a marriage to him, or prayed for their relationship to remain stable. In addition to that, with her coming up as the Queen of Wands, this means that she's putting all of her power, all of her mental power, into wanting to maintain this relationship to him. And she has plans to get married to him. Okay. She has plans to stay with him. She doesn't want to leave him. It's not a situation of long suffering for her. She would rather, think about the good times rather than think about the bad times, because there's more good that comes with him than the bad. The times that she has tried to have another boyfriend, she wasn't really that satisfied. Nevertheless, she feels that they have a very spiritual connection to one another. Okay. And she feels like they were destined to be together. She feels like, he has all the components of, or all the makings of a good man. And she's just waiting for him to make himself into that good man. Until then, she'll enjoy the fragmented pieces of him, pick and choose what she likes and what she doesn't like. So that's why she chooses to stay with him. I'm now going to ask, and I have a bonus card. So any other information? Oh, the moon. So there's a lot of secrets that they keep from each other, particularly Nia. Nia's very, very secretive. And there's a lot about her that Soulja Boy doesn't know, that he chooses not to know. He is overly territorial of her, and I get that he doesn't trust her. She definitely doesn't trust him but he doesn't trust her more than but he's always suspicious of her. He's suspicious. He's like, I feel like there's something that you're not telling me, that you got a dude on the side, or there's something going on. Who's trying to holler at you? I would definitely say that he's controlling of her as well. So I want to see, where's the relationship headed? And then I want to know what's coming for Soulja Boy in 2019. There are going to be accusations of Soulja Boy cheating on Nia. That coming up. With any celebrity, those sorts of accusations come up. So that's never. I don't know if that's. It's just fun. It's just a part of what comes with being a celebrity. There are going to be accusations of Soulja Boy stepping out on Nia. They're going to stay in a relationship with each other. There may be something that happens on social media where Nia says, like, publicly, something cryptic, like she's done with him, but they're not going to be done with one another. I do see some sort of loss for Nia, like a job loss. I don't know if she's employed through reality TV, but I don't see her being able to secure the bag. I think that she wants to be in the public eye again if she's not in the public eye, but she can't do so because Soulja Boy doesn't really want to. I'm also seeing here where she's gonna try, like, it's basically like Soulja Boy may try to invest more into her, like more into Nia, putting money behind her to do music or something. She could also end up being a mother this year as well, so she may either end up pregnant or he's gonna put money into her, but he's gonna put something that is either gonna be his semen or some money. So don't be surprised if she comes out with a hit single, not a hit single, but don't be surprised if she comes out with a single and she tries to do music, or she comes out with a baby. It's gonna be one of the two, because I see, or it really may be both, because I'm saying that she wants to she wants to have her own money. She wants to be financially independent. She doesn't exactly know how, and she hopes that he's going to help her to do it. Nevertheless, that's pretty much what I see coming for them. Their relationship is, it's not stagnant, but it's there's not a they don't there's not a lot of direction in it. Okay, it's kind of like they're just taking it day by day, going with the flow, and there are no goals. They're not hitting any milestones. Like, I want to be married by now, I want this, but I do see those things. I do see either a baby or a music career for her. So now we want to know what's coming for Soulja Boy in 2019. He's gonna end up losing. Soulja Boy is gonna end up losing some money. It's something. It's something dealing with the court. It's something going to court, and him losing some money because of it. I don't know if it's like a patent or an idea, but this 5 of coins coming up, I'm thinking that Soulja Boy is gonna lose some money. And earlier I said Nia was gonna lose some money, but it would make sense if Nia's money's connected to Soulja Boy's. I mean, her money is his money and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, I think that he's going to lose some money over a decision that he made where he's like not really, he's trying to pull out of it, but I think it's too late. It's like a decision that he made. Maybe he owes somebody some money, maybe somebody's suing him for something, but he's trying to retaliate. Now, above him, the good things that I can see coming for him are that I see a re-entry into the media with his music, and I also see maybe a reality show, but something like maybe a reality show or a kid. Like, it's either going to be a reality show or it's going to him having a child. Okay, and I'm saying where he is going to be in the public eye because of things that he does on social media. Like, he's going to be generating his own buzz. But it's not that he's doing more things to get attention, or he's trying to create or drum up attention. These are things that he's already been doing, but people are going to turn their attention towards him once more. And that's going to I think that's what's going to encourage for him to try to have a baby or a family. But I really do see an opening for him to get his artistry, his music back out there. And I also see him collaborating or writing a song for an important artist. And it's going to surprise people when they find out that he wrote it. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to the reading produced by Black Spectrum Network. Click the subscribe button and the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel. You can purchase a private psychic reading by going to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com. If you want spiritual guidance to learn how to work with your ancestors or are interested in deepening your spiritual experiences, subscribe to our Patreon. You can get these and other videos at least 1 week ahead of their YouTube release date. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. Before I go, I leave you with these words of wisdom from the rapper Dreezy. Gave mercy to these hoes. What would Jesus do? I'm your reader, Nexo, And remember, the truth is always collaborative.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the skyline